Have you ever wondered what happens to your clothes after you throw them away? Every year, India generates nearly 7.8 million tons of textile waste, contributing to almost 8.5% of global textile waste. Much of it ends up burned, buried in landfills, or discarded in dumping grounds. But the challenge isn't just scale, it is structure. Despite the growing crisis, textile waste has largely been overlooked within the broader waste management systems. For years, the waste sector in India has relied on millions of informal workers. Collectors, sorters, and recyclers have quietly sustained the system for decades, often under informal and precarious conditions. As we build a more circular economy, the question is not only how we effectively manage waste, but also how do we intentionally bring these workers into the formal system so that no one is left behind. In 2024, Upaya Social Ventures launched a technical assistance facility for textile waste management to address this challenge. The initiative supported 3 waste management enterprises in experimenting with new ways to tackle textile waste while prioritizing dignified work for waste workers. Greenworms, based in Kerala, collects and sorts post-consumer textile waste, reselling what can be recycled, and converting the rest into products like mattress filling and insulation, thus generating pathways for environmental value while tackling the challenge of mixed, contaminated materials that require careful manual sorting. Saha Zero Waste brings deep expertise in material recovery, sorting post-consumer textiles for reuse, reselling to recyclers, and exploring pathways like repurposing, upcycling, and downcycling, thus demonstrating how discarded fabrics can be transformed into new materials and kept out of landfills. WeVoice is expanding its existing waste management operations to include textile recovery, taking on the collection, sorting, and downcycling of textile waste. They have invested in specialized machinery and operational systems to scale these efforts. Together, these enterprises are experimenting with new approaches to textile recovery in a sector where systems are still emerging. But this work is far from simple. Because these models are still nascent and largely untested, and the markets are underdeveloped, waste management enterprises often struggle to access traditional capital. As a result, the problem of textile waste cannot be solved in isolation. Through the Technical Assistance Facility, Upaya combined impact-linked financing with hands-on technical support, helping enterprises experiment with new textile recovery models, test solutions, refine operations, and build new markets. Building a circular system requires collaboration across enterprises, funders, innovators, and policymakers to create new markets, new systems, and new opportunities for workers. At its heart, this effort is about advancing a just transition. A just transition means ensuring that as industries move towards sustainability, the people who power those industries move forward too. In the textile waste sector, it means building systems where waste workers are recognized, protected, and able to access dignified, stable livelihoods. Through this collaboration, a new model is emerging. Businesses are developing the operational capacity to recover and process textile waste. Workers are gaining a more structured and stable employment. And catalytic capital is enabling experimentation in a sector that is still taking shape. Together, these efforts show that circularity and economic inclusion can grow side by side, because a truly circular economy cannot exist if it leaves people behind. And while the textile waste sector is still evolving, this collaboration offers an important blueprint, showing how the right partnerships, the right financing, and a focus on workers can transform textile waste into opportunity for businesses, for communities, and for the planet.